Hello friends, I'm Big Stupid Grin. Before we get started, I'm just going to post a recap of what we did in the previous episode. We just worked on our captain template, choosing the map, difficulty, and clan, and the initial crew talent selection. In this episode, we are going to start doing missions. Hope you're having a good day so far. Let's get started by stopping in Stophold here. As you can see with that orange icon to the Titania Haven, we have a contact to talk to. One more thing while I'm here. Two more things. I decided to actually do some organization with the crew here. And I have put a red star next to the crew members with particularly nasty and negative traits. For example, Prayer here has a spice addict. We have highbrow, pay rate increase, and I think John here is another spice addict. So I'm going to try to remember to fire these guys and rehire when I have the money. Alright, let's go ahead and land on Titania Haven. Alright, before we do anything more, I swear I won't be spending too much time on explaining things, but as you can see here, we have the different zone ratings, economy, population, starport, and so on. And we have our contact here in the bottom left. We have the different actions you can do at zones, namely refueling, the medic, recruit, repair, spice haul, pay wages, and so on. We can buy and sell cargo at the exchange. We can't really do that right now because of a trade ban, but we will be focusing on that as we are a merchant. And we have a starport here where we could purchase upgrades to our ship. And I'm going to look really quickly here at the recruit crew. So we need to fire our fighters, as I said I was going to do. Since we're not doing any fighting, of course, so let's dismiss them. I'm going to try to keep these episodes at 30 minutes. So we'll see how well I do with that. If you would like longer episodes, go ahead and let me know. Okay, so we need 4 crew. I think I wanted... We can always use a crew dog. And it looks like I don't need to pay like a bonus or anything when we get them. So I wanted to recruit a crew dog and a mechanic. Not sure who else I wanted to grab. I think I'll just wait on recruits until I can grab some with our contacts here. So this is our merchant contact. We could buy trade permits for them if we wanted to. It's a little premature for that as we only have 5,000 credits. Let's go into missions. And each contact has these prove your charter missions, which are going to be easier. And let's see. This one we have is a Chancellor Escort. So these missions have a deadline. This one takes 49 weeks. It shows the distance. We have 1 jump to make. It is a one-way mission. And the Chancellor here needs safe transport to the Clan Javat world of Griffin Q12. We do have a space for a passenger. So I think I can do that. I do have Brockstrom, the story mission to do. I'm not going to do too many, but it's pretty easy to pull one of these off right now. Let me check our missions tab. Compelling passenger is 30 weeks, or 38 weeks, and it's within the quadrant. So I'm going to probably do that one first. So before I click on waypoint, I want to find my other contact. And we need to quickly level up our new crew here. Yeah, if you... I'll have to decide the other crew, 2 crew slots. But I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. So we have 2 relaxing leave talents. I could go for these. I know I was talking some trash about these initial card game talents. Safety protocols. Oh, we only have 1 of those. So let's get that. All right, and then our mechanic. I think we already have careful testing. So let's go with discounted repairs. Entropic estimate here sounds interesting. However, or even orchestrated salvage. However, in the very early game, I'm not going to be working on salvaging too much. I should put a kind of a mental note to recruit some more mechanics since they have salvage skills. So we just did the discount on repairs talent. I think that'll be okay. All right. We also have a salvage broker who is very far away. Let's see if they're close to each other here. So Brockstrom, that's where we need to go for that mission, is way over here. And actually we have our contact here as well. So that is good. And man, it looks like we don't even have enough fuel to get to the waypoint. That's insane. And this is a wilderness zone, so we can't get fuel here. I could get fuel here, I guess. Man, that sucks. So if you run out of fuel in this game, you're going to take a morale hit. So you definitely don't want to do that. However, we don't have, not too short on fuel range. So I think I'm going to chance it. But yeah, this map generation is pretty terrible. Oh well. Let's hit the space bar and keep going. Also, I don't think I mentioned this is kind of the event log. It'll tell you if different events here. We have a trade alliance and different talents that go off, which is nice as well. Okay, let's get going. You can see here we have some ship ops success. We already used the talent here with the hot wire. It also kind of lets you know when stuff is going really wrong and you should be expecting some repairs and stuff. So we have a trade war, but it doesn't involve Clan Javat, so that's not a big deal right now. And I'm not sure how long these trade wars are going to last. So we'll just have to see. Okay, we have a farming zone and a wilderness zone. Let's land and grab our passenger. And I'm going to skip the story here. So if the money is right, come aboard, we can work out specifics. All right, not a big deal. I'm just looking at crew here. Maybe I do want another mechanic. It could be really good for us. I think I'm going to recruit a mechanic and... actually, let's look at our crew that I flagged for having negative traits here. So we could get rid of another crew dog. That seems okay. So let's recruit, since these recruit, we don't have to pay for these quite yet. And then I'm going to dismiss this guy. What talent did I give him? Relaxing leave. So we'll dismiss prayer here. And let's grab another crew dog. Okay. As we progress in our leveling, we may want to reduce the amount of crew dogs, but they might have some decent talents as well. So I don't know. I kind of like crew dogs. This one has 22 charisma and 18 charisma, so we'll give him relaxing leave. And then let's just see what we don't have. Let's try a recovery plan. I don't know if I'll salvage anytime soon, but I guess eventually I'll want to. Okay, we have 2 careful testings and 1 discounted repairs. Repairs is a 3-week cooldown, so I don't think I need that. Let's try orchestrated salvage. So we won't be able to use these talents right away, but I think they're a good investment for our future. So our fuel is okay here, B-. Trade law is a 6. It says very high, but that's actually pretty low. Oh, and we have an abandoned orbital rumor. How far away is this? 8 jumps, so no. Okay. We have our arbiter here. I'm going to check out the other systems. Oh, and we have a story thing. We have important work to be doing. Okay. Oh, and that's where we need to go to turn in this mission. So let's go to Marion Hive here really fast. Okay. Nice economy here. We do get the bonus for being Clan Javat. Trade law is very high. Okay. Let's see if I can get any easy missions off of Merhale here. And you could take, I believe you can take as many missions as you want. So that's nice. Okay, these are awesome beginning missions. One-way shippers. We need a transport case. We don't need, that doesn't take any room. And it's a total of 7 AUs. So that's going to be incredibly quick. It's going to raise some rep with him as well, which is great. Oh, we can hire a new scavenger. Okay. Shoot, that's what I wanted to do. I'm a little annoyed that salvage and scavenger, those terms are used interchangeably, so I'm probably going to mess one of those up. So let's quickly fire somebody, probably an extra crew dog. Or a gunner. But I think we need the gunners right now. What's our skill pools? Ship ops, yeah. Let's just... let's fire the worst crew dog here. And we need to switch these guys out to E-Tech and pilot. We can grab a pilot here, so... Alright, let's dismiss this guy. And then we shall dismiss whoever our worst crew dog is. Also, we'll look at the talents. We have relaxing leave, but she has 18 charisma, so she's not fantastic at it. I guess we'll dismiss her then. And then, do you have the... Okay. Yeah, we have the rep cost here. So it's going to cost him 2 rep to do this. He has an effective rep of 11, so that is easy enough. And we could recruit him as an officer if we had the room for it. There we go. Quickly look at talents here. Start by leveling. Alright, I haven't seen the talents for this yet. Refueling. Okay, that's interesting. Of course, reroll a risk card. Passes a repair test. That's kind of cool. We have 2 talents of this type, however. Let's just take calculated search for now. Sorry, I was underprepared for that. And we need one more crew. We are short on piloting. That's right. We wanted to do that. All right, and then which of these do we not have? We have expert maneuver and 2 sure landfall, so we'll take another expert maneuver here. All right. I would look at their supply and demand, but we can look at that later. Let's go here to Orca Prime. I did not check the fuel, which is unfortunate. But this place should have good fuel. And some story stuff. I don't know, doesn't really matter what you choose here. A- fuel, so I'm going to put a star there. We need to pay some wages as well. We could turn in... so when you turn in missions, they'll give you different options. And sometimes, right now the only option we have is at the spice table. Sometimes we can make it have a diplomatic bonus or a reputation bonus. It takes a little bit longer. And then for the trickier missions, you can be... sometimes you could trade time for safety, basically. But at the spice table is cool because we'll get to gain some morale. So, easy 4,000 credits. Let's pay everybody. And that is the trigger for turning in experience. And then with Callaghan Fane, if you want to do story stuff, you could discuss further work. I'm going to already buy a trade permit. This probably technically isn't optimal since we can't do any trades for a while. However, it costs 1,600. We have plenty. And I forgot we were going to go to court missions, prove our charter, and one-way shipper. It is quite long, thanks to this annoying map layout, but that's okay. All right, everything is good. We'll quickly add some levels, train jobs. So, merchant. I think I was going to keep going. Ooh, just leveling up merchant to get to, level 5 talents. So, I won't multi-class him just yet. Doctor, if you want to do crew combat, you can dual class into a combat medic, but we're not going to do that, so just more doctoring. And the engineer will just be boring, keep them at engineer. So quartermaster, I like to go straight into military officer for the stiff salute talent, which we'll see in a second. Okay. We can heal 1 crew member for $28 or 28 credits. And with all of these different tasks, you can click a button to see more details. Like I said in the first episode, or episode 0, that it's very good to click on those extra, the extra information to make sure you're making a great move. I'm just going to quickly check faction politics. Yeah, we're still doing a trade ban here. And let's look at our missions here. So we'll do one-way shipper first, and then we'll do the Chancellor escort. I think that makes the most sense. And 50 AU range, 43 AU to the waypoint. It's fine by me. All right, so this is our first ship contact of the run. They are our clan, and we have good reputation, so it's not a big deal. We could fight if we're insane and wanted to end this run extremely early. We could acknowledge, retreat, demand tribute. It's just a, friendly salute. Believe we get some reputation and some experience points. So, not a big deal at all. I could have checked out that orbital zone, but usually those aren't fantastic for trading, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so now we have a semi-hostile ship. I do want to check, just to show you, there is a ship report tab. That's more important if you're going to be doing ship fighting or crew fighting. So it can kind of compare ships and show you kind of who's better. So we can bribe them to avoid tarnishing our reputation. That's probably what we're going to do. We can also submit to inspection. If we have any like illegal cargo or cargo goods requiring permits, we actually don't have that, so I'm just going to do this. Yeah, we are going to lose morale with that option, but it's kind of the easiest to maintain rep, not have to spend money on bribes, stuff like that. Actually, did I forget? Oh, I think we need to pick him up. Okay, I thought I forgot to pick up the Chancellor to deliver him, but no, we have to go there first. Out and back. Alright, so this has wilderness and high-tech industrial. I did forget to talk about wilderness zones really quickly. These symbols here are for danger level, richness, and explorer. You can do a mini game here to explore for artifacts and other things, but you could fight Xeno, the aliens of this game, and pirates as well, so as well as other risks. And while we're here, let's take a look at the card games. So we have Patrol, Blockade, and Spy. And when we run into it, we can do the Salvage game as well. It shows some stats over here, and then it has rewards and risks. We don't have any talents for these. I'm not going to do this. I'm just showing it off. So patrolling is usually the good guy, the lawful good or chaotic good or whatever option. You can build rep here pretty easily. Blockade is when you're at, a hostile faction and you want to try to, be a pirate or something. Spying, you can get these intel rewards, which you can sell for money and, more importantly, reputation. So these are good to check out, especially when you have the talents. They don't cost any time to check those out too. This would cost time because we have to land at the zone. Refuel at a B-, that's okay. Let's turn this in at the spice table. Always do this first so you can build morale at the same time before you would add your spicing. So we completed that for 5,500. Pay 5 crew their wages. We don't have any level ups, and let's actually refuel here. All right, now I'm going to click on waypoint for Chancellor Escort. And actually, let's go ahead and go to Titania Haven and pick up another quest here, or mission. Let me make sure. Yeah, we have 41 weeks. We have plenty of time for this. We could even check out this farming zone. And I think we have time for that. So let's do that. I wanted to have the trading information in my atlas, so this is why I'm doing that. All right, and this is a independent ship, so they have different rules than the faction ships in that there isn't an overt reputation with them. Now this is a slight story spoiler, so 3, 2, 1. You can't pick on the indies without any repercussions later on in the game. I think that's all I'm going to say. But in this case, we can just retreat without any penalty. Alright, and since this wasn't too far in the way, we can go ahead and check out the Cephalus Gate. Let's see how close we are to the waypoint. 41 range, no waypoint set. I thought I set a waypoint for this. 16 waypoint, so we can afford to go here without refueling. But what's the fuel price? B- isn't that bad. And then, as you can see, we can see what they buy and sell. And trade law is a 6, so that's something to note. The worst feeling in the world is when you think you're going to make a great trade, but you forget that trade law is a thing, and then you can't sell your goods at the destination that you thought you were going to sell them at. So that is definitely an issue. All right, Steel Song Merchant now. And we are just going to retreat. Okay. Go back to Elderoth here. We have more Prove Your Charter. All right, this one's a little bit more involved in that we need to buy 67 water purifiers. And we just need to drop it off here, I think. Yeah, we need to pick it up for him. And it takes a year and 14 weeks, so we have plenty of time to do this. Oh, we need to complete... Oh, yeah, I forgot. You need to complete the mission that you have with them before you return. I'm not sure if you have to keep doing that once you get more rep with him, but... So that was the first minor mistake of the run. Let's heal. We can pay crew and repair. I do like to check this. Cargo hold, we don't need to worry about that quite yet, because repairing takes time, of course. So, and then we have some level ups to deal with. Let's get merchant to level 3. Talents. I do think I'm going to take Wise Counsel now, just to be extra especially careful. Our doctor here. Let's go to level 3. We can do assisted care to save some money. I think that's fine. And then our engineer, we'll just keep leveling him up. He actually has 2 job levels, which is cool. The important tier here is rank 5. That's when you can pick rank 5 tasks. And then we'll do port maintenance for him. And was that everybody? No, we need to level up Riker. So we wanted Stiff Salute out of our military officer. And then I don't remember what I want to do as far as jobs go with him. I like Commanding Sweep. What can we do at level 5 Quartermaster? Calming Speech. So different jobs have these anti-mutiny skills. So those are a good thing to look out for. I think we'll get access to some with other jobs. So I don't think we need that quite yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to level up Military Officer first. I think I want those skills first. All right. Let's quickly finish this mission off, and then I'll call it a video. I'm already running late. I tend to talk a little too much. All right, very good. We're going to go to this orbital zone. We do have a luxury population I saw over there, so that's good to know. Those are important to consider. And I'm not going to do any of the games just yet. Alright, so this one we have a security checkpoint where we have a skill test. So we have good tactics and wisdom. Alright. And that is a complete mission. Ooh, and we have A+ fuel, which I'm a little surprised from with an orbital station. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised about that. So let's click the buttons. See that repair talent that we just picked up is already paid off. What is this? Cargo hold, $17. That's not a big deal. Let's heal our crew up. Sorry, I haven't been talking about the log here. I see we bumped into a ship, or into a rocky debris. All right, let's pay people. We don't need to purchase any cargo yet. I'm gonna check. Yeah, we still have a trade ban, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to, let's quickly check Turgid and then go back to our contact, and then I'll call it a video. All right, explorer encounter, we can just retreat. You don't need to bribe indie ships, as far as I know. Okay, I actually don't need to land here. I just wanted to see what they buy and sell. Their trade law is a 6. Most of the places we've ran into, like a trade value of 6. And then good to know, luxury population zones aren't where you're going to find a lot of stuff to sell. They just sell kind of byproducts here, scrap and biomass. So if you're going to sell to a luxury population, you're not going to be buying anything from them, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, let's actually go back here. Let's go back to our contact, and then we'll call it good. All right, let's go to our merchant. We should go to the prince as well, although he is far away. Ooh, so we had a failed hyperwarp navigation test. That cost us some time, some extra fuel, and some ship component damage. That is unfortunate. Let's take a look at our contact and see if he's offering the same mission. And buy some fuel. Let's heal everybody. Yeah, we need to repair the hyperwarp drive here, which is unfortunate because it's pretty gosh darn expensive. All right, missions. Yeah, we still have that commodity delivery. And now we have some traits with him. So a traitor, the alliance conflict, which is a weird thing to say, and naval doctor that he works against. But I like this commodity delivery quest. We have plenty of time on that. So I'm going to leave off of here. So we... Oh, forgot to pay our wages here. Okay. Pay our wages, level up here. And our quartermaster, we're leveling him up to military officer 5. All right. I'm Big Stupid Grin. In this episode, we did a couple of the initial missions, and that's about it. We fired and hired some crew as well. I'm Big Stupid Grin. Hope you had a good time here, and until next time, have a good one.